Right next door to the sea elephants, there was a big gathering of sea lions and fur seals. But suddenly I noticed them all beginning to stir, showing more life than I'd seen all day. Then I caught on. It was old Ajax kicking up his heels and stirring up a fuss, just to be ornery. The seals and sea lions couldn't stand Ajax, but they didn't seem to mind me or my little boat. I really think it kind of gave them a laugh, watching me with my clumsy oars. The way they porpoise around and bob up everywhere, I figured they were trying to show me how it should be done. One of my routine chores on days like this was to take my wife's shopping list and go marketing. You might not believe it, but we had a sort of seagoing supermarket set up in business just for us. Yes, sir, just for the two of us. The address was 6 fathoms under, and you could get just about any marine delicacy you might name, starting with fresh-caught lobster right out of the briny deep. If I'd time my trip with the tide and do my shopping when it was low and the rocks exposed, I'd find abalone sitting there for the taking. Nothing more toothsome and tasty than a well-cooked abalone steak. Fish were sort of like staple goods, available any day of the week. Sea bass, cod, halibut, yellowtail, red snapper, you name it. I guess we just about had them all. Speaking for myself, I sort of favored some of the more unusual items on the bill of fare. Such things as sea urchins. Not much to look at, maybe. But if you knew how to cook them as well as my wife did, they could be quite a succulent dish. Of course, no meal's complete without greens, and I knew just where to find some. Call it seaweed, call it kelp. I like to think of it as saltwater spinach. And when it's cooked up right, it's better than original. Or maybe you don't care for spinach. My, the meals we would have, my wife and I. Lobster and shellfish and clams, baked and boiled and barbecued, chowder and seafood salad and fish patties, the whole works. Some things like sea urchin you might not like till you taste them. That's how I was at first. But when I got onto the technique and knew what to look for, I couldn't get enough of them. Sometimes I'd stuff myself as bad as petunia, but I was a happy man for it, contented with my lot, and glad to wind things up with a ready-made toothpick. That's the way I like to see my day end, everything ship-shape, and the light working into the night. The fog could get so thick on that coast you could hardly see your hand in front of your face. There was one morning I remember when I heard a rumpus at the door. I couldn't quite make out what it was. I was up tending the light at the time, and I had to come clumping all the way down the spiral stairs. Well, the caller was Ajax. And he seemed to have something on his mind. Ajax was half watchdog at times. I could tell right now that he wanted me to come see something. What he expected me to see on a day like this was beyond me. The fog was flat down on the water, and I'd gone